don't stress your mind. We coming home tonight for you.
Good day everyone. So my name is Trixie Dominguez and I am from Besed English Review. So what I'm supposed to do right now is I'm going to make a vlog. And yes, it is my very first time to create a vlog, and it is supposed to be about creating a basic spreadsheet. And to create a basic spreadsheet, it needs 8 tips. And help me to find out what are those tips that we need to use in creating spreadsheets. So now I'm going to begin about revisiting about my previous activities in computer-based productivity application. And I choose basic spreadsheet, and under this we have formatting data. And I'm going to read about the tips. And the tips in creating formatting data are the following. The tip number 1, move around with the cursor keys. Tip number 2, enter a text label. Put in some labels for the headers of a certain columns it bits information. Tips number 3, enter some basic bits of text. And tips number 4, to look better, if you see the words that actually not fit in the column, you will take the arrow, your cursor up to the middle, up between columns. And then tip number 5, click and drag, make the column wider to actually fit in that label. You can also do it at any time you want. Tip number 6, you can also click the cell and drag the words in that label. You can also highlight other columns to justify the words. Tip number 7, click one cell and drag and click italic icon from the menu bar. And last, click the title in the column and make it bold. So now we move on to the tips on how to create basic spreadsheet in Excel. Since I don't have a laptop, I will use an alternative device, which is my mobile phone. And this mobile phone helps me to create what are those tips in creating a basic spreadsheet. So this is the tips in formatting data. Now I am presenting about the tips in basic spreadsheet. First, I would need to click a new spreadsheet, open, click here. This letter A is what we call column A, column B, column C, and column D. And this numbers is what we call is the row. Now I will edit and I will write about office supplies order. Next is I put item, the price and quantity. So the first item is known as copy paper. Second is post-it notes. Third is stapler. Fourth is paper punch. And last is the highlighter pen. So as you can see, highlighter pen is not fit into the column, so I need to get it wider to fit in this column. Yeah. Now I will put the price of this item. 2.49, enter. 5.99, enter. 7.99, enter. And then 11.99, enter. And then 1.99, enter. So to find the quantity, I will put 20, 10, 5, 15, and 50. Now I will bold this office supplies order. And also the item. I can use italic icon. Also the price and quantity. I want this column be a little bit wider and this column C. And also I will highlight these two columns and click justify. So this is what we call formatting data in basic spreadsheet. So it is a time to creating a formula. So I will add in the column D total, enter, and then use the formula equals B4 asterisk or times C4, enter. So we find the results. Next is equals V5 times C5 equals B6 times C6 equals B7 times C7, and then last is B8 times C8. Moving on to the tips of range function. Now I will going to show about the tips in range function. So I will add this row 10 about total cost order. So I will make it bold, and this under this total, to find this total I will use equal sign and then click D4 plus D5 plus D6 plus D7 plus D8, enter. So this is the results, but it is too long of process, so I can use it to delete and use a range function, which is I need to press equal sign sum colon brackets D4 dot D8 bracket. So it would be the same answer. And then I will add the average price. So to find the average price, I need to press equals average brackets B 4 dot B 8 bracket. So the result is 6.09.